Is this thing on? I sure hope so. I wanted to record this message for you. Started on your first night here at Stinky's Mexican. I used to work in that exact office, so I know at first the job would seem sketchy and quite scary to be honest. But if you just listen to me, nothing bad will. Well, I guess I got a little bit off track. Let me start with your introduction. I have to read it, well, for legal reasons. Bro. Whether they are eating burritos or watching animatronics and dance. Stinky's burritos are not responsible for damage to property or person. When discovering damage or death, a missing person report will be filed in 40 to 90 days. Where it says the walls and floors have been bleached or replaced. I know that sounds really bad, but nothing bad has ever happened. Well, to me at least. Sometimes the animatronics like to move around at night. For some unknown Big Head, the star animatronic, moves the most at night because he moves the most out of the three. Well, from what I've seen, he is harmless, just don't let him into the vents. The vents are located in the party room where it looks like he's about to move into the vents. Look at the generator cam, then you can turn the AC on. He likes when it's cool and usually heads up, and it even closes the so that works out quite well. The AC has power. You can see it when you view the generator cam. Oh, and also, if you look to your right, or maybe left, I forgot, there is a giant server holding. When it beeps red, make sure you fix it. Just press the red button until the beeping stops. If the server dies, well, you can't turn it back on. The AC doesn't work. Kind of a big problem, but don't worry, you'll be fine. The wiring in this thing is quite weird, so I have no way of guaranteeing this will get to you. Well, good luck.
Hello? Hey, nice seeing you alright. You may not recognize my voice, but the last person that spoke to you resigned yesterday from their day shift for very odd reasons. The characters, as we may have said before, do move around the facility at night. The engineer said that they have recognition issues, so you can't allow them to get into your office. To the big yellow walking head, he comes in through the vent on the right side of the room. On the right side of the play camera, if he appears to be sitting on the wall, head over to the janitor camera and turn on the maintenance AC. This will disable the main AC and close the vent. For the humanoid-looking one, they are unable to crawl, so they patrol your office. The previous guard emptied out the closet, so if he enters your room, to prevent him from detecting you and triggering something, head over to the closet and wait for any kind of unusual behavior to stop. He shouldn't be able to recognize you unless he is inside the room. Remember to spare your flashlight battery, and I also wanted to let you know about the AC cooling. It has a timer that it runs on. This is because our management is a bunch of cheapskates and have a reputation of prioritizing money over safety. Anyway, you have a good night. Remember to fix up the server if it starts acting up. back. You've lasted longer than our previous guards, as the others usually think the work environment is scary or something. To do you a favor of not making the management force me to do the night watch, I've complained to the higher-ups about the broken server and its liability, and hopefully if they listen by Sunday they may or may not fix it. I was also curious what was in all those boxes in the storage room, aside from that creepy clown robot they were lying on the floor. I found this music box with the label FR-2 voice box, which has a pretty cool song. Anyway, there's been this rumor of some ghosts going around town, where if you are in the dark for too long, they may attack you, so you have to stay in the light. I forgot to mention that the engineers are working on the guest in the cove camera again, and he actually attacked one of the engineers. That's crazy. I'm surprised this place isn't closed down. Anyway, he uses a similar recognition system to the big head enemy. It runs incredibly fast according to a witness before he attacks. So if he tries to attack you, just run into your closet and hide by the time you can't hear him anymore. He should be gone. I understand this place may seem overwhelming and scary, but just remember that in the morning it will be all over. Remember to fix your server, turn on the AC if Big Head tries to crawl through the vent thing. Have a good rest of your Tuesday. Hey, hello. Glad to see you're still hanging out alright. Well, today while working on the storage facility, that creepy clown I mentioned yesterday suddenly turned on and stood up. He didn't do anything. He just kind of stood there and was playing this weird laughing audio creepily. Apparently, management put him in the storage room because it's often dimly lit, and according to the engineers, he has some kind of sensory problem where if he gets shined by a flashlight, he will attack the source. These things are really freaking me out. Also, during the day, there was another incident. During that big storm we had yesterday, there was a power outage. Apparently, according to the engineers, this falsely activated Big Head's night mode, and he suddenly opened up his walking mechanism, and it absolutely terrified all the children. Management never told me that there was a literal giant robot walking spider entertaining children and walking or crawling around at the night. The company decided to close the place for the rest of the week to allow the engineers to catch up. I just want to remind you, if you ever see the clown in your hallway camera, don't shine your hallway flashlight. That's the and will keep activating while being worked on by the engineers. All of the characters have just been having problems lately. Stay safe.
Hi, guard. Is that you? Uh, I know I'm gonna get fired for saying this, but as soon as you can get out of there, I need you to resign. The person who was talking to you yesterday was killed by the big yellow head because he's terribly walking of a contraction. I don't know. Listen to me. Something is wrong with you. These robots have never done this before, but I'm gonna try to sum this up for you in one sentence. All of their programming, all of their codes, they're trying to do one thing. They're trying to kill you. I'm hiding inside one of the boxes in the storage room. But find me. I can't make it out. I can get it out. Please, I'm just trying to get out of here. I tried to fix the server for you this morning with my own money, but the big walking head suddenly appeared in the vents, and now. But listen, once you get out of here, kid, you call the police. There needs to be an investigation in this place. This is not accidental.